Yo. Wow. I think I'm probably going to be doing this for as long as I'm watching the game by myself, nobody's home. I'll probably make a video after every game. This is uncut. We always do this, man. This is a reaction, uncut, no editing. You know how we do. We just keep it real. Game literally just finished 10 seconds ago, 28 seconds ago. It's on the pause. The heck? But yeah, bro, that game was just, man, let me get this. I like it when it's this color. Hold up. Yeah, I like, dog. That game was absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. You know, LeBron James playing at home for the first time in the finals after 7-8 years. You know, so much pressure for this squad to do well. They won last game, we all know that. And they came, and we all knew that Stephen Curry was not doing well last game, and he had to make up for it this game. And in the first 3 quarters, he really didn't do much. The first 3 quarters, Stephen Curry was non-existent. The first 3 quarters, we saw people like Dellavedova do work. Dellavedova, the hero of the game. LeBron James obviously did work as usual. 40 points, 12 rebounds, 8 assists. Amazing. Amazing. Obviously, J.R. Smith made some pretty nice shots. Of course, he started forcing at the end. That's what he always does. Nonetheless, it came down to the 4th quarter. The Warriors were down by 20 points. 20 points, yo. Game 3. Down by 20 points. Guess who they put in? Guess who they put in? They put in somebody who they should have put in and should have been using so often. David Lee. This man was a fantasy stud back in the day. This man was somebody who was going to get you 20 points and 10 rebounds. Like just 2 years ago, maybe even last year, David Lee was a monster. This guy was killing it. You know, the Warriors are a small team when they don't have David Lee. I like Festa, bro, but David Lee's a proven player. And I'm sorry, but I love my boy Draymond Green, but it's not easy for a natural small forward to be guarding a Tristan Thompson or a Timothy Mozgov. Yo, like, come on, bro. You got to be putting David Lee in more. As soon as David Lee was put in, he was scoring, he was passing, he was getting to the line, he was, you know, bodying up with Tristan Thompson. He was just playing big, the power forward position. I know Golden State loves the small ball, but right now it ain't working. But nonetheless, they did come back. And finally, we saw the Stephen Curry that we're all used to, the MVP Stephen Curry, what we all know, we all love. And he was just hitting threes, and he was just going ham. He was just going crazy. But nonetheless, with every, you know, answer Curry had, LeBron James had answers right back. Whether it was that crazy 3 he had from the top of the key to all the clutch free throws he made at the end. LeBron James actually made some really big free throws, but then Stephen Curry made some crazy threes, yo. At the end, when he got that crazy 3 from the left wing, I thought that was an and one. That should have been an and one in my opinion. And that was just really, really crazy and a really, really big 3. You got to give respect to a shooter like that. He had 27 points or something like that, shooting 10 for 20. He emerged in the 4th quarter, and I think he needed this. If you're a Golden State Warrior fan, I think he is very confident now. He finally got to go off, and now the way he was able to score, the team is definitely going to watch that film and, you know, try to replicate that just more casually in the next game. So, you know, expect Curry to start shooting a lot more. He only shot like 4 or 5 shots in the first 3 quarters, so he's definitely going to step up. But the craziest thing to me in this game was the lack of refereeing in terms of replaying that last possession when Dellavedova had the ball and they turned it over, and they gave it to the Warriors. But clearly it was Cleveland ball. I don't know why they weren't reviewing it at first, because that was a 3-point game, and the game could have been completely different if it was actually Golden State. But they did review it. LeBron James ended up clutching the free throws out. And the last play, the ball was given to Iggy. Iggy should have given it back to Curry because he was hot. But, you know, it is what it is, man. And the Cleveland Cavaliers ended up taking Game 3, winning 2-1. A very, very, very impressive performance by the whole Cav squad. You know, Golden State, man, they got to step it up right now, bro. They got to step it up, man. I think the only dude who had over 20 points was, what's his name? Stephen Curry. I'm trying to check my phone. I had the stats right here. Yeah, right here. Oh, man, I got to have this whole thing load again. Do I got to wait this long? All right, got it. Anyways, we're just going to check this right here. But, like, this is right after the game. I mean, yeah. I mean, the only dude who had over 20 points was Steph. Iggy with 15. Klay Thompson with 14. Shooting 6 for 16. That ain't going to do it, man. That ain't going to do it. I mean, you got to do like Dellavedova shooting 7 for 17, but 20 points. Like, you know, that ain't going to do it. And granted, you are playing the best player in the world, but, you know, I can't wait for this next game, Team STG. I think if LeBron James can pull off this championship win, it's going to be the most impressive championship in the history of the NBA, because he's literally LeBron James, and he's making Dellavedova look like, you know, Wade. Not Wade. he's making Dellavedova look like an all-star. Like he's making him really crazy. So you know what, man, this is a crazy series. I really want to hear what you guys think about this in the comments down below. If you're a Warriors fan, what do the Warriors have to do to win the next game? Very crucial win for them. And if you're a Cavs fan, what do the Cavs have to do to continue, and what do they got to implement to win the next game? Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys soon, man. Take care. Peace.